Welcome to the IEC Content Studio, live from IEC 2023 here in Barcelona. Our next topic is Virtual Studio. And that's a fantastic topic because we're sitting here in a virtual studio. And I have some fantastic guests here. Emili, Planas, CTO of Group Media Pro. And I have Bernat and Elias, executive producer and global line producer, so much time, from the Media Pro studios. And what virtual studios are really about, I think we have a little video, maybe we can show that and we can start talk a little bit about it while they show the video. So what is virtual production? What is the general idea behind it?
Go ahead. No, for us, a virtual production actually is another tool, with a new technology to open a new creative point of view to show different landscapes of something that's not done before. So it's a technology for us that it works, that it helps to explain a story, to get new emotions. So for content side, it's not only technology for technology. It should be something, a new tool that allow us to explain new stories and attract the new audiences.
Yes, it adds a layer to a studio, to a boring studio, because it looks almost real. I mean, we have this Unreal Engine, everything. It looks like we're in a huge studio, and everyone who's here in the hall can see, it's a nice studio, but it doesn't look as nice as the spaceship we have there. Emili, you have a big announcement today. What is all about?
Well, the big announcement is Media Pro will invest a lot of money and effort to try to be the first company in virtual production worldwide, if it's possible. We start in a few weeks in one of our studios in Barcelona, in the center of the city. It will be the bigger studio in city center in Europe. And this is the first of 4 studios we are planning to install in Miami, in New York, and in Madrid.
Wow, that's like a global series of studios, huh, there, Bill?
Well, this is the project.
It's on live. So that means that whatever you are shooting, it's what's going to happen in the end. So it's easily to know what's the final result, and also to avoid a hard process in the post-production. So that's a good big new issue, no? So
But I think, I've worked in both, in green rooms and in virtual production studios, and having an LED wall and some furniture makes life so much easier. For me, as somebody who does it only very rarely, it's so complicated to find your way around in a green room. Well, I think the biggest benefit is really that it's a mix of both, that you know where you are, you have an LED wall in the background, and even there are some virtual studios where you have LED on all sides, right?
Correct.
We are working in virtual production for a long time ago. And one of the best things in Media Pro is we have very different areas that can work in virtual production. The people that work in cinema and series and the production in the Media Pro studio, for example, they evaluate the chroma key and the LED panel. As you say, that it's much better to be integrated in the scene and this kind of thing. But in other areas of Media Pro, for example, in post-production, they say, no, it's much better to use the chroma key, because in post-production we can change something that in the reality was bad, or you can correct mistakes in post-production. Finally, discussing between all the departments and all the people involved, we understood that there is no one better option than other. In the same scene, we can record shots in chroma and shots in LED. And we are capable to mix the both technologies, and including the basics of the LEDs to light the scene. All the lighting is part of the scene, and you have the background with the same look and feel of the scene. And the chroma key is not very good to do this. But we can use the LEDs for lighting and the chroma key, for example, for the post-production. And this is basically the key of the best virtual production and flexible in our studios.
Now even for the screenwriters, there's a new window of opportunities, because also we have to teach them that, look, it's not be free whatever you want to think about it, because now it's capable to do some things that before always we said forget about it, no?
Yeah.
And that's the difference too, no? It's a way that that the best way to invent the future, no, it's to create it, no? And that is something that we have to promote to our talents as well, that another option to create great content, no?
And I think what's also important to know is that you can design really fantastic content, like with Unreal Engine, like we have here, but there's a lot of standard content also to really reduce production cost again, because there's nice backgrounds. If you want to do something in the Pacific, you can change it very easily. It's a huge user group worldwide which use it, so it's easy to use. So it's not, you have much less costs than these big. Exactly,
Yeah,
and it's more sustainable. You don't have to fly. It's much cheaper for many things.
If you like to record the golden hour with the sun in a specific position, you can record this.
You can have it 24/7.
Exactly.
Stop it for a while. Stop it here, no?
So what are the trends in virtual production, and will they stay in the future? I believe it's all started during the pandemic, or that's where the breakthrough was, right?
Correct. Well, I think the good side of virtual production, I think, is that it's not a new tool that is like any Christmas gift that next year will have another toy. No, I think that real virtual production, what it makes sense is at the beginning of something that will keep forever. No, so we had a new steps, but I think it's a further future at all, because there are many options to investigate, to create, to generate, to investigate. So I think it's probably one of the biggest issues that we'll have to challenge the next years. Hmm?
Fantastic.
Yeah, we start having the control of the technology. Now it's time to offer this to the creativity and try to explore what this talent in creativity can do. It's a fantastic moment where we will discover in the next years what is possible to do in this virtual production, for sure.